Welcome. We have a 60-minute Hatha class planned for today. So we're going to be going over some really basic and traditional postures within the yoga practice. We're going to dive a bit deeper, looking at some alignment tips and cues while holding some space for a guided meditation, both at the beginning and the end of our practice. We need no props for this class, and we'll begin in a laying position. Find your way down, stretch out your arms and your legs. Taking up some extra space as you organize your body. Allowing yourself to land on your mat. Breathing deeply. Sending your breath down into your abdomen. Inhale, feel the abdomen rise. Exhale, feel your abdomen soften. Notice how it feels to observe your breath. Notice if you're distracted externally or internally. Breathing right into your distractions until they dissipate. We'll begin our movement by bending our knees, drawing the legs in. Take a hold with your hands and rock side to side, massaging into your lower back. Back to center. We lower the left leg all the way down to the mat. Right leg stays in, and we start a circular motion to lubricate into the hip socket. Next time your thigh draws in towards you, switch directions of that circle. Pause with your leg in. Right arm lays down to the side. We'll take this bent leg across the body and into a twist. Option to slightly wiggle the hips over to the right side. Feel broad across your chest and heavy down through your shoulders. Untwist. Place both of your feet to the mat and center your hips if required. We'll draw the left leg in and lower the right down. Find that circular movement with the bent leg. Mobilizing into the left hip and lower back. Next time your thigh is drawing in towards you, switching directions. When the leg comes back in, we'll prepare for our twist. Left arm goes down. Left leg comes across the body. Optional shimmy of the hips to the left side. Stay with those deep rounds of breath here. Encouraging the left shoulder down, even if it's lifted up from your mat. We'll untwist. Place the feet down. Center your hips and bring your arms along down the side of your body. With your palms connected, actively press down. Root your feet and lift your hips up. Engage the abdominal wall. Connect in with your breath. Return your hips down with control. Roll over to one side and press right up into a tabletop position. Build a good foundation. Wide fingers, curl the toes under, and we'll move through cat-cow. Tailbone drops, chin moves to the chest. Into this cat posture, find some subtle shifts as you stay rounded in your back. Coming into cow, shoulder blades draw together, tailbone lifts, we arch through the back. Round your back again, lifting the front side of the body, finding that sense of dome. Arch your back, tail lifts, chin up. Start to explore cat and cow in your own pace and rhythm. Exploring your physical body. Releasing tension that might have been lingering around subconsciously. And next time you find yourself in cow with the arched back, return to a neutral spine. Lift your right arm up, turn your chest to the side for a twist. And then lower this right arm beneath the left as you connect the right shoulder and the side of your head. Breathe into your upper back. Find that sense of dome and lift through the front side of your body. Unwind, reach your right arm up before planting your hand under your shoulder. Left arm lifts. Chest turns off to the side before you lower that arm beneath the right. Think of that cat back here. Drawing your top shoulder back. Unwind. Left arm lifts before you plant the hand under your shoulder. Step one foot back, then the other, coming into a high plank. Drop your tailbone down, spread your shoulder blades. Lower with control all the way down onto the front side of your body and reach your arms along your sides, turning your palms to face the ceiling. Now strengthen up your legs, feel your kneecaps lift. Drawing your legs up, actively reach out through your toes. Arms are down, really focusing on finding the strength in your legs to take them up. How does it feel to breathe deeply here? Lower your legs back to the mat. This time, keep the tops of the feet connected and your fingernails, and just lift your chest. Feel nice and long through your spine. Maintain the strength down through your legs. And draw your shoulders back. Lower everything down with control. This time, we'll take the arms and the legs up while keeping the fingernails connected. Strengthen your legs and abdominal wall. We'll lift everything up now. Toes drawing away from your chest. Bring that lift through your shoulders, broadening across your collarbone. Deep breathing here. Think of lifting your thighs. Good. Lower everything down. Hands connect down by your bottom ribs. Press up through tabletop and come right into downward facing dog. Settle in with some intuitive movements. Focus on lengthening your spine. Press from your shoulder blades. Hips driving back and up. Walking your feet to the top of your mat. Lengthen up your spine. Soft knees folding down into your legs. Hands find opposite elbows. Allow the body to dangle side to side. Find your way back to center. Release your arms. Bend your knees deeply to sink your hips. Lift your arms overhead, taking your chest to face forward. We arrive in chair pose or Utkatasana. Tailbone is heavy. Shoulders actively lifting forward and up. Breathe into the power of your legs. And press into the feet, straighten your legs, and lower your arms. Arms go wide and overhead. Lower your left arm down, reach your right arm up and over for a big side body stretch. Fingers reaching in opposite directions. We draw the bottom shoulder forward. Lift the left arm. And then we'll lower the right, moving into the side bend on the left side. Stay strong up your legs. Lifting that left side of your rib cage. Take your right arm up. Lengthen the sides of your waist as you reach to the ceiling. And then swim your arms down to your sides. We're going to do 3 rounds of really slow Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. Lift your arms overhead. Hinge at your hips, fold down into your legs, curling in at the bottom. Take a half lift. Step back, find that high plank, option to connect the knees down. Bend your elbows, lower with control to hover. Take upward facing dog, find the tops of your feet and straighten your arms. Downward facing dog, lift your hips to roll back. Settle in, connect with your breath. Focus on lengthening your spine again. Walk or step your feet to the top of your mat into half lift. Folding down, lift your lower abdomen. Rise to stand, take your arms overhead, lifting from the back of your ribs. Stay standing, swim your arms down to your sides. We'll do that again. Lift the arms overhead, stretch up. Fold at your hips, forehead drawing towards your shins. Take a half lift, draw the back of the heart forward. Step into your high plank. Good. Press from your shoulders, feel really strong. Bend the elbows, lower with control. Find upward facing dog. Pull your chest through your arms. And then downward facing dog, we roll back. Long, steady breaths. Organizing your body from the hands and the feet up. Step or walk your feet forward into half lift. Folding down, curl in at the bottom. Rise up to stand. Reach your arms overhead, lengthen the sides of your waist. And stay standing, lower your arms down to your sides. Good. One more. Arms lift overhead, reach up high. Folding from your hips, lift your lower abdomen. Take half lift, crown of the head away from your tailbone. Step back into plank, hold. Firming your legs, lift the front side of your body. Maintain as you bend your elbows and lower. Find upward facing dog. Hug your upper arms to center. Downward facing dog. Hips drive back and up. Widen your fingers and toes here. Press from your shoulder blades. Front of your hip creases, drawing back and up. Step or walk your feet to the top into half lift. Folding down, curl in. We'll rise up to stand, take our arms overhead, reach up high. Stay standing, lower your arms down. Good. Lift your arms overhead. We'll come back down into that fold. Find your half lift. And we'll step the left foot back, lower your knee down. Hands climb up to your front thigh as you lift your chest up. We're really going to work into our Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Draw the front heel towards the back knee and vice versa. Feel this sense of lifting out and strength. And then the front heel presses forward and the knee goes back. Feel that sense of sinking in. Hug the heel and the knee beneath you, and then press them away from one another. So it's not a very big movement in the knee and the foot, but you feel a lot of work happening from the mid body area. Stay soft throughout your face, relaxed in your shoulders. We're looking for that happy medium now, that place between these two end ranges. Reach your arms wide and overhead. Draw your ribs up. Feel the sides of your waist lengthen. Lower your right arm down. Reach your left arm up and over. Both arms reach up for the ceiling. Plant your hands down to frame your front foot. Shift your hips back into half split. And work that same idea here. Pull the front heel towards the back knee. Everything hugs to center. And then press them away from one another. So it doesn't look like very much is happening, but you can definitely feel these subtle movements taking place in your body. Good. Find that balance between the two. Lengthen your spine and fold over this front leg. Think of reaching your chin further down your shin. Drawing your shoulders back from your ears. Lengthen your spine, think half lift. Walk your hands forward as you bend your front knee and lift your back. Right arm comes up, twist the chest open to that front leg. Press your bottom shoulder forward and your top back. Top hand comes down. We're stepping forward to the top of the mat and bringing the right foot back. Lower your knee down. Hands will climb up to your front thigh. And we'll initiate that same action. Front heel and back knee hug beneath you. And then a sense of spreading them apart. Even though the leg and the foot aren't actually moving, hug in and spread apart. Find this action a few more times. We move to our end ranges and then leave. This is mentally preparing our body. It's called a PNF stretch. As we ease in and out, the body starts to recognize what is happening and becomes more receptive to the tissues softening, allowing our muscles to get that stretch. Find that balanced place in center. Sweep your arms wide and overhead. Lift your rib cage. Lower your left arm down, reach your right arm up and over, welcoming that nice stretch all through your side body again. Steady, deep breaths. Reach both your arms up for the ceiling. Plant your hands down to frame your front foot. Glide your hips back, coming into half split. Same idea. Front heel hugs towards the back knee. And then a sense of softening as they move away from one another. Hug everything in and soften. Find this subtle energy movement. The balance in between the strength and length. Draw the back of your ribs forward and fold down over your front leg. Relax your face. Soft shoulders moving down. Bottom ribs drawing further down your thigh. Come into your half lift. Walk your hands forward, bending that knee. Take the back one up. Left arm lifts as we come into that rotation. Hug your feet beneath you. Scoop up your lower abdomen. Taking your top hand down, we will step forward to the top of our mat. Heel toe your feet out a bit wider so that the toes turn out and the heels are slightly in. Lower your hips down, coming into Malasana or a squat. Find a sense of activeness here, engaging your glutes. Palms collect in front of your chest as you lengthen up your spine. Breathe into sensations that are coming. We stay calm and in the moment by maximizing the power of our breath. Place your hands back down, lift your hips, heel toe your feet back in. Palms placed down. Let's step back into our plank. Bend your elbows, lower all the way down onto the front side of your body again. Reach your arms behind you, connect the fingers. Strengthen your legs and abdominal wall. And we're going to take the chest and the legs up again. Good. Keep that lift. Bend your elbows now. Place the hands down by your waistline. Elbows squeeze back, chest draws forward as your toes actively reach behind you. Keep your chest lifted, tops of the feet press down, straighten into your arms to find upward facing dog. And we're going to roll it back into down dog. Let's take the right knee behind your right wrist and wiggle the left knee back. We're going to find pigeon here. So it doesn't really matter how high that you're lifted. You want to think of finding that balance between softening the tissues and keeping a bit of integrity like we did with those earlier poses. Keep your chest upright. Soften into the places that do not need to be tense in this moment. We become aware of the areas we harbor tension. We're going to lift back into our downward facing dog. Free movements here to wash any stagnant energy out. Left knee coming in behind left wrist. Right leg can wiggle back. Finding the balance between strength and flexibility here. Soft and supple through your jaw. And we'll press back into downward facing dog. Free movements again. Return your knees down to the mat. Cross at your shins and roll through to a seated position, stretching your legs out in front. So we're going to find Dandasana or staff pose. It seems really simple, looks really simple, but if you're putting in the effort, it's actually really challenging. So bring the legs together and find this sense of hug towards one another, and it should activate your entire leg. The feet feel as though they are standing or connected to something, even though they don't have anything against the bottoms, the energy is there. Well, place your hands down by your hips, fingers forward and wide, and hug your upper arms to center. Scoop up your lower abdomen, a sense of lift in your chest, A slight tuck of your chin down and in. And just hold here. Feeling the work to remain strong in your legs through the lift in your lower abdomen and your arms, hugging to center. Keep your legs this active. Tip at your hip. Start to walk your hands down the outside of your legs, possibly getting your ankles, the outsides of feet, or latching your peace fingers onto your big toes. We're folding down. Maintain that scoop of your lower abdomen. Lengthening up your spine, providing a full body experience. Keep a hold of what you have. Straighten your arms. Think back bend as you draw the back of the ribs forward. And then we'll lift back up. Lower onto your back. Draw both your legs in. An easy rock side to side. Back to center. Left leg will lower down, and we're going to do the exact same twist that we started our class in. Right arm reaches off. Left leg comes across the body. Possible shift of the hips to the right. This opportunity to check in with our physical body as we started the class in this same place. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. Each exhale, moving into your twist. Unwind, connect your feet, recenter the hips possibly before taking your left leg in and lowering your right down. Set up for your twist. Take that bent leg across your body. Connect in with your breath. Moving into those last 5 breaths here. Let's release, connect our feet and center our hips. Take both of your legs in. One last rock side to side. Back to center, laying your arms and legs down, organizing into your body to find your most comfortable position. Allow the soft tissues of your body to relax. Providing you a sense of release. Creating a space for your body and mind to replenish. Experience the slow, rhythmical pace of your breath flowing in and out. Revive your body and mind as you take some longer breaths. Blink your eyes open if they're still closed. Take your head side to side. And eventually finding your way into a seated position. Sitting tall, collect your hands in front of your chest. Take a moment to feel one last breath. I thank you for coming to share a little piece of your practice with me. Namaste.